What is good, everyone? Welcome to this video. I'm Charlie from Conscious Creation, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what your Merkabah is and how you can go about and start to activate it. So what is your Merkabah? Your Merkabah is your light body, and it's this energetic structure that encompasses your whole body and can extend up to 55 feet around your body. Now, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body, which translates to that of your light body. Now, we have 7 main energy centers running through the center of your body, which a lot of people are familiar with. But through these energy centers, we have something called your pranic tube, this tube of light running through these points. And we could almost say that they charge your energy centers and they filter out this pranic energy from your energy centers into what we call these pathways, which are named meridians, and they go to every single cell in your body, and it expands past your body into something we call your aura, and then past that is your Merkabah. Now, your Merkabah is a star tetrahedron, which are 2 tetrahedrons superimposed over one another, and I'm going to explain how they work and how you can activate them. Now, your Merkabah can be used for numerous things. It can be used like that of a chariot to actually take your physical body into different dimensions, but that's a whole nother story in itself. The purpose of this video is to help you manifest through using your Merkabah. On an evolutionary basis, there will come a time which everyone's Merkabah will come online. But in order for your Merkabah to activate, you need to be in the frequency of love. And as we are going through the process of transmuting and releasing more and more fear out of the collective energy, more people are going to start activating their Merkabah. About 0.1, 0.2, maybe 0.3% of people on the planet actually have an activated Merkabah at the moment. Now, 49 days after conception, 8 cells appear. This is known as the egg of life, or the genesis, that of creation, and it forms a Merkabah. And so you are on your most basic form, are geometry that is walking. This is why I always say in my videos, you know a lot of this information because it's part of who you are. That's why I try and trigger more of a remembering instead of really trying to teach you. Now, when you activate your Merkabah, your higher self, which is a higher energetic part of you, that's as simple as I can make it, because we are these vast spiritual beings and only a very small amount of that comes into the human body to have this experience. So your higher self gets alerted that your Merkabah has been activated. Now, when it becomes activated, your spiritual evolution takes a massive acceleration. So you want to ask yourself, is this something that you really want to do? Because everything in your life that doesn't help you with your spiritual growth will fall away, and everything that will help you will come into your experience. Now, there are a couple of ways in which we can activate your Merkabah. We can do it through that of the mind, or we can do it through that of the heart, and I'm going to explain both. So when it comes to activating it through the mind, it takes a lot longer and it's a lot harder to do. You need to do a specific meditation every single day for 2 years without missing a single day. Otherwise, you have to start back from the beginning again. And through this meditation you have certain visualization, certain breathing techniques. It's called the 18 breaths. And from that, you eventually create what we call a synthetic Merkabah. So it's not as strong and not as powerful as a natural Merkabah, which is then activated through your heart. Now, I was trying to activate my Merkabah for about 6 months through that of the mind before I was then taught how to do it through the heart. But I had this really weird experience which really caught my interest in what I was actually doing. I remember one night I was finishing off my Merkabah meditation and I went to bed, and I've had a lucid dream before, but it wasn't a lucid dream. I had this really strange experience as if I had gone somewhere else. And I went to this place where everything could change and form differently. I could change my body. The energy in the place was incredible. And it felt more real than this place here. And I remember when I was there, like as soon as I would think of something, it would manifest. And when I realized this, I became a little bit scared. And as soon as I got a little bit scared, all that fear rose up. I remember waking up and my whole room was covered with these mini Merkabahs and these geometrical shapes moving around my room, and my whole body was vibrating really, really fast. And I had to get up and walk around the house for about 20 minutes just to calm myself down. Now, to this day, I'm still not sure what happened, but I'm sure it has something to do with me activating my Merkabah. So what we want to do is we want to activate it through that of the heart, because we can activate it instantaneously and we can keep it. The only thing that collapses your Merkabah is if you have a traumatic experience, or you still need to release more fear within your body. Now, through that of the heart, what we do is we connect to our heart center. How do we do that? How do we maneuver our awareness to our heart space? If you slap your arm, you start to feel your arm tingle. Your awareness goes to that part of your body. In the same way, you can maneuver your awareness into your heart center. Now, once you get good at this, what you then need to do is you need to connect your heart center back up to your pineal gland. Now, there are numerous ways in which you can do this, but once that is activated, is you need to start visualizing this Merkabah spinning around your body. So we got the bottom tetrahedron, and that's spinning anti-clockwise. We then have the top tetrahedron that is spinning clockwise. Now, it's really important to understand that the bottom one spins twice as fast as the top one. And when this is happening, I was also taught that you want it to be about 9/10 the speed of light. So you set your intention for your Merkabah to spin 9/10 the speed of light. Now, your bottom tetrahedron is connected to the earth, and it is female in nature. Your top tetrahedron is connected to the sun, and it is male in nature. So we got the connection from the heart to your pineal gland. Once that connection is made, as you visualize this Merkabah spinning around your body, the bottom one anti-clockwise, twice as fast, and the top one clockwise. Now, I also learned in Star Magic Healing how you can stabilize your Merkabah. If you have got that connection from your heart to your pineal gland, your Merkabah should be stabilized, but sometimes it can wobble. And just to ensure that it stays really strong, what you can do is you can connect different star systems to the tetrahedrons to make them really, really strong, and so they don't wobble. So what you want to do with this is you want to visualize the star system of Orion connecting to your female, the bottom tetrahedron. So you just need to set that intention of the energy coming into that bottom tetrahedron. And then with the top one is you want to connect the energy of the Sirius star system, and just see that energy coming down onto the tetrahedron. And then you've got to connect to the system of Delphini and Beta and Alpha Delphini. And you've got to see the energy from that star system coming down this pranic tube, which I talked about earlier. You've got to see that energy coming down and entering into your heart center. Now, if you've got all of this going, is your Merkabah is going to be working perfectly. Simply waking up, doing this for a couple of minutes each morning is going to ensure that your Merkabah is always working properly. It only takes a very short period of time to do it. Now, if you want to manifest through that of your Merkabah, all you need to do is make sure your Merkabah is activated, then connect to your heart center, and then start to feel what it is that you would like to manifest. Maybe you want to manifest a new location, a new lifestyle, a new job, a new partner, and you just feel those feelings within your heart center while your Merkabah is spinning. This is so powerful because your Merkabah is instantaneously connected to all the different dimensional levels. Now, if you have seen my other videos, I always talk about when you're manifesting, things come from the non-physical to the physical. They start in those higher dimensional states and they make their way down into our physical world for us to then experience. But this usually happens with a delay. But because your Merkabah is really powerful and connected to this energy on that level, your manifestations can happen very, very quickly. Thank you for watching. Give this a go if you want to do it. If you feel called to do it, I will put a free meditation below that can help you with the process of connecting to your heart and connecting your heart back up to your pineal gland. Apart from that, peace and much love.